Why are Filipina mothers rough on the children? Why does Fatima not let the kids take hot showers when we have a hot water heater above every shower? That's the topic for discussion on today's show. So this morning, I was sitting there looking at the laptop, and I heard Forrest G. He wasn't happy. I'm like, what's going on in there? So I said, Fatima, are you making the babies take cold showers? And, she don't deny it. And her reasoning is, and I go in there and the water's a little bit cold, right? It's in the morning. Her reasoning is they need to stay used to being able to take cold showers. I said, yeah, but we got hot water heaters here. No need for them to feel that unnecessary cold. So we have this debate. She's trying to keep them tough. I'm like, look, it's cruel and unusual punishment to make the kids take cold showers early in the morning. And that's where we had a debate and sort of disagreed, but I see her reasoning. So let's go back. Well, let's just talk about where we're at. We're in the Philippines. Anywhere when you're in the tropics, it's really not a big deal just to take cold showers or to not have hot water. A lot of folks here in this country, I would say most folks don't have hot water, and many folks don't have running water. In her village, you go down to the well and pull up buckets of water and throw it over your head right there at the well. That's how you bathe. Ain't no hot water heater. Now, supposedly they have recently got a water line in there where they don't have to pull it up from the well, but every house doesn't have running water. So I realize most of my viewers, most of you, not all, but majority are in the United States. Obviously, you have running water. Obviously, you have hot water. But not everybody on planet Earth has that luxury, either one of those luxuries. So when it's hot, warm environment, it's no big deal to take a cold shower. You actually want to take a cold shower to cool off. But after you've been sleeping in the aircon all night, early in the morning, it's nice to have a hot shower. Now when the kids come home from school, okay, jump in the cool shower and cool off after our walk. But she's in there just blasting them with cold water. Forrest G ain't happy about it. Maria ain't happy about it. And she's non-apologetic. And she has a good point that if we leave this nice, luxurious home that we're living in and have to go back to a $28 beach condo, we'll go back to taking cold showers for the past 2 years down in her hometown. All three places that we lived in. We lived in 3 different little places. None of the places had hot water. The first 2 little houses, the water pressure was so low and it would go out in the morning from like 6 to 10. So we had trash cans full of water. You'd go in there with the tabo, throw it over your head, and whatever temperature the room is, you know what I mean? Wasn't no hot water for 2 years. Even when we moved to the beach house, it had good water pressure, but no hot water heater. We survived. Kids took cold showers every morning before going to school. So did I, so did she. We survived. But since we moved back up here to Angeles City, obviously every place we've stayed in has nice hot water. We take these long showers. Everybody loves it, right? Are we getting soft? Humans adapt. We will adapt to any conditions, pretty much any condition that we find ourselves in. We're very adaptable. So I'm like, look, we're living here. We have hot water. Let them enjoy the hot water. What's the big deal? Because if we had to move back today, within a day or so, whether they like it or not, they will get used to cold water again because they won't have a choice. So that's what happened this morning. I said, you know what? You just made my morning talk. Is it cruel and unusual punishment to make the children take a cold bath, cold shower when we have hot water? Or is it just conditioning them to stay tough in the country and the environment in which they live? Does that make sense? So let's go see what the old lady has to say about it and get her take on this issue. No, Fatima, no hot hair thing. If you don't have that in the village, you can't use that hot hair straightener. Just use a comb.
They have electric in the village. This is different. Yeah.
That's not different. You're using a modern technology accessory. If you want to use that, go make an open fire, put that thing over the open fire, and heat it up.
You use some.
So go ahead and tell us why you're giving the kids no hot water these days when we have hot water heaters in every CR.
Make it them tough.
What?
Make it them tough.
Keep them tough?
Yeah. Because we don't know what happened the next.
Now, when you knock on wood, are you saying maybe that I drop dead and you have to move back to the village to cold water?
No.
Huh?
Maybe in the future we go down, or we need to go back in the village or in the small house. They don't have hot water. They need to use to. They don't have water.
Well, what's wrong with allowing them to relax and use the hot water when we have access to the hot water?
Make it them tough, because for past months they're pussy na eh. They don't want hot cold water.
They act like what?
They act like they act like a rich kid.
Well, you act like a rich woman with your hair straightener running up my electric bill.
It's different.
How's that different?
You want me to look pretty or what?
Well, of course I want you to look pretty.
Oh, so don't complain it. And also one thing, for she have a dry skin ah.
That's caused by hot showers?
Oh, don't. Every time they have hot water, for she skin, the cheeks, they have rashes. You don't notice that before they're not using hot water for 2 years. For the skin, it's fine.
So do you think that that's why a lot of Asian folks have beautiful, clear, just beautiful skin because you don't use hot water?
Nah, people have a different skin. For she have a rashes problem. The uniform skin.
So you don't think you're being too rough on the children?
No, that's my kids. So that's my rules. Your kid is your rules. My kids is my rules. Okay. If you don't let your kids make it tough, that's your kid. That's my kids. Okay.
So you gotta keep them tough.
Oh, because we don't know what's happening and what I'm going to do. They used to shower, so every day I keep warming a hot water, hot tubig in the fire. No, too much work.
So you think we should get rid of the air fryer and go back to cooking with wood?
Up to you, but you, that's the. Hala, I'm talking about water. Okay? I'm talking about water because in the village,
In the village, you cook with wood. There's no gas and no electric.
That's different. It's the 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 fire. I'm the one who worked that. But that's one the hot water. What I'm going to give. I'm going to work.
Let's trade in the air fryer for 3 rocks.
Just Marquitos, just stop, Marquitos. Gosh. Ang puti niyo eh.
Well, I think some of the moms in America are going to disagree with you.
After you disagree, because that's my kids. Your kid is going to. Your kid is worrying about your kids. Don't worry about my kids, okay?
You're getting defensive, Pumpkin.
Wala man.
Now, I went up to the shower, folks, to check to see if she was using hot
No,
water.
I'm not using hot water.
And she was taking a cold shower, but she knew I was coming.
No, I don't want hot water too. I like cold water because every day I want cold water to fresh my body. I don't like hot water.
Well, Big Daddy likes a little hot water every now and then.
Because you born with hot water, then they're not born of hot water. So up to you.
Anything else you want to add to this discussion? So basically, it's better to keep the kids tough
Oh, make it then pack.
instead of making them soft.
Oh, because have people now so soft, so soft.
Everybody's soft.
Oh, they're pussy.
Baby, you keep using that word. I'm trying to run a family-friendly travel show and cooking show. You keep utilizing that word.
Yeah, that's the truth. It's a real talk. Even hot water. Did you see them when I put hot water there? Hot water, cold water, they're crying. How come the other things? Without aircon, shouting. Oh my gosh.
So we're making them weak with the air con and the hot water.
Yeah, because we don't know what happened. Of course, I cannot leave this big house. I cannot stay here longer. I cannot stay here. So I should go back to the village. You know the village. They don't have hot water. They don't have aircon. So make it them tough.
In case old single dad falls out in the floor.
Oh. Nah. Not every day we have this.
Okay, well, I think the lotion is a luxury too, Pumpkin. Do we have to have lotions making you weak?
No, lotion. I can buy that in the sari store for 100 cheap. But that's
Ah, so you can't buy an air con and you can't buy hot water at the sari store.
Oh, then
Ah.
I cannot pay a big bill for that one. Hot water make your bill big. I cannot pay that. Aircon, I cannot pay the aircon big.
But you can buy skin whitening cream at the sari store.
I'm not buy a skin whitening. No more than that.
You realize I'm trying to make a serious video and you're rubbing yourself down with lotion on my show.
This is my work. This is my day me. When I finish the kids, it's my turn.
Do you need some help?
You want to help? Tala ka.
Just
Saan shine?
Baby, I'm trying.
You disturbing my Dimi.
Okay.
Up to you.
The original
Up
comment.
to you guys. If you keep yakking me, I don't care, but because that's my, I know, rules. That's my kid.
So, well, okay. So
I
just
used
one
to
more.
you yakking me.
One more
You
question.
always yakking me in the comments. I don't care anymore.
So just to keep their feet tough, should we make them walk around barefooted? Take the shoes away?
That's not too marketos, my gosh. You think they cannot walk with no slipper marketos. Even I'm poor marketos, I never walk without slipper, kara.
But Upal usually runs around barefoot. He's got tough feet.
He have a clothes, but he just want to walk without slipper. But I don't let my kids.
Maybe the shoes are making their feet weak.
Nah. My God, you know that's why the shoes. That's why they make the slipper to put their in the feet. But the hot water, the aircon. Oh, slipper. That's
So
one. That's need. But
So-
that aircon, that's not need.
okay, so tonight we will cut the aircon off, open the windows, and sleep
Up to
village
you.
style. Okay?
In the village, you have electric fan, but no aircon.
But last night I had the aircon on 23, and you got up and said you were hot, and you cut it down to 17.
You don't have electric fan. Put the electric fan in there, babe. I will turn off the aircon.
Baby, you couldn't take 23. You had to go down to 17. I think you're a little weak too.
No, I'm
I
not.
spoil you. I spoil you, baby.
Marquitos.
Okay, electric fan tonight. Open windows.
Okay, if you can do it, I can do it myself.
Honey, I
Sige
had
na.
the aircon on 23. You couldn't take 23. How you gonna take no aircon?
Yun na, 6:55 na. I'm going to stop talking.
What?
Marquitos, I'm just talking about the hot water. Don't too much hot water.
Don't take away your aircon.
No. Bahala na ka kano eh. You're the one who keeps saying, put the kids in aircon. Do like this. You're the one who spoiled them.
Alright, we gotta get the kids to school. Anything else you wanna
Sama
add?
na ni. You just destroyed my day.
Okay, just one last question, baby, okay? Hold on, let me make sure you're front. Get in the middle so you're free. Right there,
You
right there.
just destroyed my day.
Just one last question. I didn't destroy your morning. Why Filipina mothers so rough on the children?
I'm not rough. I just being I'm being tough to them.
You just show them a little tough love. You opened up a big can of tough love on the kids.
Yeah, I just treat them not a baby. They're not baby anymore. They need to stand themselves.
Because just tell them, most people in the Philippines don't have hot water, right?
Yeah.
And a lot of people don't have running water, right? They have a well.
Yeah. And same in my village, you don't have water. They don't have hot water. They have just a well. The well is so cold. Before every morning, 4 in the morning, we go in the well. We don't like because it's so cold, but we don't have choice, so we need to do it.
So show them what you do. 4 in the morning, you do like this. Show.
Do like this in the no.
Pulling up a bucket, right?
Oh, every morning
And it was
because
cold
we need
water.
to go in school.
Get that cold water.
Yeah.
All right. Well, thank you very much for being on my show, baby. Thank you for your input. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Now,
After you guys talking me shit in there in the comment,
baby, easy on the leg. Okay, hurry up, baby. Now
the
we're late.
more you boss me, the more I the more money I get.
Okay, but listen, now we're late.
No, we're not late.
All right, folks. So that's the discussion. Hope you all enjoyed that. Maybe you learned something. Maybe it invoked thought. She has some valid points. Growing up in the village, 4 in the morning, get up. Everybody gathers at the well. There's a bucket about this big on a rope. You pull that thing up, throw it over your head. You're competing with everybody else. It's cold. And it gets cool in their village. So, windy, cool conditions with cold water coming out of the well makes them tough. And maybe that's why their skin is just a lot nicer than a lot of us Americans, a lot of our skin. Maybe it's because we take hot showers and they don't. Maybe that's some science behind that. Somebody look it up. I'm not saying I'm right. I'm not saying she's right. I don't know. Yeah, stay tough, or B, enjoy the amenities while you have them. And when the amenities go away, if they go away, you'll adapt. We will adapt. But we do, and we have made kids, since my generation, we've made them soft. I mean, my goodness. You got so many males these days in my home country don't know how to change a tire. The pendulum swung way too much that way. Anyhow, folks, thank you very much for listening. Thank you very much for being a loyal subscriber here and a viewer and a friend on our channel. Make sure you like and subscribe. I'm supposed to say that. Make sure you smash that like button. Smash that subscribe button. And you got to ring that bell. Smash that bell. Like Rocky. Who's ringing that bell? All that good stuff, right? Helps out with the Google Squirrels. We certainly appreciate it. All right, we got to get the kids to school.
Forrest, you don't have my uniform.
Forrest, you don't have what?
Forrest, come on.
Yeah, he's in there in his underwear because
Forrest!
you haven't got him dressed yet.
Let's go.
She's sitting there chilling like we're about to walk out the door. She haven't got their uniforms on yet. My goodness. All right. I'm out of here. I got to run, folks. See y'all on the next one, and peace out.